I'm always saying, go donate blood, and now I get to do that myself. I'm Dylan Bowen. I am currently an account manager for our donor recruitment team here in Denver, Colorado. My mom was a phlebotomist at our Legacy Center for almost 20 years. Little me was running around the center while she was working. I just loved seeing the community come together and rally, especially during times of unfortunate crisis. You got to see people just truly come together and do something so selfless. I started at our Legacy Center Bonfils back in 2017 as a lab technician, and have immersed myself into the world of blood banking through all the different positions that I've held. Gay and bisexual men and their journey in our industry has had a lot of up and down. Obviously, when I first started at the company, I was just 18 myself, so I was, for the first time, able to give blood without, parent consent. And I wasn't able to. That's what the FDA, requirements were. Being a part of Vitalant research, especially during the advanced study when we were a critical stakeholder in getting that policy changed that allowed gay and bisexual men to now donate blood, was such a full circle moment. Getting to fill out the new individual donor assessment for the first time, and knowing that the questions they were asking me are the same questions that everybody's getting asked. It didn't matter anymore about my sexuality. It was a very emotional experience for me, I won't lie. And I actually donated platelets for my first ever donation, which I don't think a lot of people do. However, my grandmother was also a platelet donor for so many years, I can't even tell you how long. And so I was like, I want my first donation to be a platelet donation, also because I know the impact that platelet donations can have, especially on cancer patients. Being able to sit down and practice what I preach and, have some snacks, read a book, it just was such a good feeling. So I just encourage anyone who has any fear or, concerns about donating blood. I think the best thing you can do is contact your local blood center and ask all of the questions that you want to ask. Our donor, representative teams are amazing. They have all of the tools and knowledge to inform you about how safe it is and, the process even after. If you want to know where your blood is going, how it's being tested, they can answer all of those questions. And I guarantee you it's going to be it'll be a nice time for you.